Okay, we're live again. So, can you
just wait for everybody to jump in here, guys?
Yeah,
sorry.
And I want to make sure he's back in there before I pull the card.
So we're just gonna wait for
some people
to jump in. Sorry guys, so what happened was this.
1.25 miles. Keep left to I-81 South.
So here's what happened. We're in the middle of Dee getting ready to do an angel card for Jesse, or Archangel Michael card for Jesse, and then my mom called, I think, to let us know that she made it home safe. And for some reason when she called, it interrupted the broadcast, and that was the end of that. So that's where we stand right now.
So I am actually waiting to see that Jesse is in there.
I think I would start and just kind of jump in, and if he misses it, then he'll come back to the video. I just hate to hold everybody up because they're all coming back in now. Hey guys.
Okay.
But I would definitely pull it. I know you're already dealing with his energy.
I am.
Either of the two left lanes.
Just, all right, making sure that they're all in here because some of them fell, so I was counting them. You have, okay, real quick, Debbie Dickey says, you have both told me that I am intuitive and empathetic. What direction do you see me going with it besides paranormal investigating?
Oh, I thought we were doing Jesse's card.
Well, yeah, we are, but while I'm shuffling.
I'm right here right now. I'm sorry. I have got trucks in front of me. I'm not going to be able to answer that one. I'm sorry, but we can come back to that.
All right.
And I've got a merge right now, so.
All right. So, Jesse, I'm going to go ahead and pull that card for him. Hopefully he's in there.
In there. Yeah, I just saw
Oh, he is? Okay, here we go. I'm going to show it. It says, God is in charge.
Continue on I-81.
This card is usually pulled when you have heavy burden, a weight, something that you're healing from, something that you're grieving. It's a grieving process, and God is in charge. God is helping you through. Just have faith that everything's going to be okay. A secondary card that I just pulled, it was right under this one, and this is interesting that both of these come out together because this tells me that your son is with God right now. He's crossed over. He's there. It says your children are watched over by angels. And see both of them. God is in charge, and your children are watched over by angels. This means that your son is he's with God. He's crossed over. He's where he should be, and I know you miss him. I know, as parents, we want them here. We want them by our sides. Maybe there's times when you tell yourself you wish there was something you could have done. But just know that he is being taken care of. He's where he should be right now, and he's in a much better place. And that's for you. What I'll do, if you can contact me right now, because we're driving around after the show, I will take pictures of both of these, because on the bottom there's a prayer under each one. Okay, and I'll take a picture of them and send you the picture of the card with the prayer, so that it can help you when you're feeling this heaviness on your heart, when it's breaking your heart and you feel like you just can no longer move it. It's too much and the weight is too much to bear. Just you refer to those prayers, and that's coming straight from your angel, straight from your son, straight from God, straight from the other side, so that it can help you, getting by.
Hey guys, if you could do us a favor and share the video once again and let everybody know we're back on, we would appreciate it.
Yes, guys, please share our video again. Let people know that we're back on this stream. I was very, very far behind on the messages on the other one. So if you guys were sending messages, I didn't see them at all because we got interrupted and I had to. So I was really far behind. So if we didn't answer your questions on the other stream, go ahead and start popping them up in here, and we'll try to get to it. Okay, Devon I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. Devon DeBouzy or DeBooz or I'm sorry. Can't read because I'm like this. It says, who are the shadow people that I see every day since I was a child?
Who are the shadow people you see every day in church, right? Shadow. I'm not getting anything on that. Nothing.
You know why you're not getting anything of that? And I'll tell you why. Because this isn't anything that's attached to him personally, and it isn't anything familiar or family. This is something that's associated, maybe in a way kind of attached to him that follows him now, but I think this is associated where he was first, when he was young, where they were first located, in that area.
Yeah, when I hear the name, I see static around you, almost like an old TV set static, an energy of some kind, but I don't see it as, human energy. It's interesting. It's very different.
Well, shadow people aren't necessarily human entities.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a shadow person or if that's how they're appearing to you. If you're just capturing glimpses of shadows, because I get the glimpses of shadows thing myself.
Devon, it would be really interesting to go a little bit deeper on the situation, like just really talk to you on a deeper level about this. If you want to contact us, I mean, if you can, it'd be great to do a reading with you, a quick, maybe 20-minute, 30-minute private reading, just so we can really get to the bottom of what that is. It'd be interesting because I do, as well as Chris was saying, I also see some other type of energy around you, and I'd really love to like sit with Skype or Facebook, FaceTime or something, and sit and have a one-to-one with you, and just to see what's there, because I really think we could probably get some answers.
Be interesting.
It would be interesting. So if you can, if you can, sometimes people say I can't do a reading right now, and that's fine. Whenever you can, but if you can, if that's something you can do right now, get in touch with us, and I'd love to do a reading for you. Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of like chaotic energy around you.
And just as an update, guys, we're passing by Hershey, Pennsylvania. So anybody who's near Hershey.
Hi.
Right now, I'm just letting you know.
Oh look, Leslie Johnson Martinez, our old friend.
Hey.
She's on. Hi, Leslie, we miss you.
Yeah,
she says hello, Dee and Chris. Hi, it's been a long time. Good to see you on our broadcast. Tiffany Brown says, hey Moonie. Wendy Ann Jennings says, hey Dee and Moonie. Hi. You guys should go. Oh look, Pauline, our friend Pauline McClaymont, okay, says you guys should come to Scotland.
Oh, we'd love to.
We would love to go.
We were actually having kind of a beginning discussions with Rick McCollum from Hollywood Ghost Hunters about doing something coming up over there. So, could be interesting.
Yeah, could be. So, Carol Miller says, hey, Dee and Moon. Carol from Savannah, Georgia.
Hi.
My husband passed last February after 30 years. I'll be living alone. Will I be fine?
Will I be fine? Yeah. The transition is actually, it's a little bit easier than you even think it will be. And I understand some of the worries that are going along with that. That aren't just the standard worries. I think that I understand some things that are happening with that. Yeah, you're going to be okay. You really are going to be okay. Of course, that transition's always hard, but I think that you got some support from the other side, and they're going to help get you through this. So,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree totally. Let's see. We've got Eamon Nuramovas waving, saying hi. Margaret West, hi guys.
Hey.
What are your thoughts on the realms of heaven? Thanks.
The realms of heaven. Okay.
Realms of heaven, let's see.
Yeah, so now here's the thing. When we talk about that, I know it's kind of it's one of those, religions and politics sort of things, because a lot of people have a very firm outlook on what they believe the afterlife looks like, and I encourage it. Whatever you guys believe it is totally okay with me. My outlook, some of the visions that I've been given are not quite the same as a lot of books that are out there, a lot of documentation that I've read. Sometimes, I like the idea, I like the empowerment that it gives, but I think it's a little flowery when it comes down to it, and it's a little bit more simple than I think people would imagine. It doesn't seem to be nearly as complex as we want to make it to be. So that's just for me.
Awesome. Let's see. Kevin Buckley, hi, do you have any feelings for me?
I think you're a nice guy. Maybe we could go have a drink sometime.
No, don't listen. No, Kevin Buckley, do you have any? I guess he wants to know if you feel any earrings. I don't think he was hitting on you, baby.
Oh, it just happens so often. I'm sorry.
You know what, Kevin? I'd love to answer a question for you if you want to be a little bit more specific. Like, do you want us to connect with a loved one, or do you have a specific question about the outlook of how things are going for you right now? Let me know, and we'll focus more on the specific. And yeah, let's see, Christina Nokita Nosita Panton. I'm not sure how to say that. Nokita Panton. I don't know.
I can't read it, so I'm going with what you're saying.
Latina here. I want to read everything in Spanish. Everything, right? I mean, see the signs. I'm reading all it, so just bear with me. All right, here we go. It says, hello from Ontario, Canada. My husband and I are having fertility issues. Do you see parenthood in the near future? And is my dad with us, or does he have a message? So Christina and her husband are having fertility issues.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I don't know if a standard, what would you say, traditional situation is going to happen, but I do know that the doors are open as far as other possibilities for you. So it's just going to depend on what your belief and your feeling is on all that stuff. But
I also get that feeling that there's going to be other opportunities, other possibilities for them.
I think it's really, and this is just from my standpoint, I would never tell you what to do. I think it would be great if you guys opened up your doors to someone who's not in the family now, because you guys have a lot of good things to give, and that's very obvious. It's a very strong thing, and that paternal feeling that I'm getting from you is going to only benefit someone. So even if it's not necessarily a blood situation, I think that it would be just as rewarding, if not more. So I would encourage you to look at some different possibilities now. You got a lot to give.
Awesome. Okay, Kevin Buckley. Oh, wants me to pull a card. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was really difficult for me to be able to pull a card for Jesse. He had to hold the phone while I was shuffling the cards. So I'm like, okay, if I get a chance, if we can find an easier way to do this, guys, maybe next time when we'll have something holding up the phone, and then I can do card readings. But we could try to do that at another. Let's see. Leslie Johnson Martinez says, Dee and Chris, is anything new coming up? She wants to know anything new coming up for her. Leslie Johnson Martinez.
Can you move?
A move?
Relocation.
Ooh, Leslie, I don't know if that makes sense to you, if you've thought of that.
Yeah, it was almost like when I saw it, it was almost like a astral projection idea where you were being removed from where you are and put somewhere else.
Wow, that's interesting. Anything new coming up? You know what, Leslie? I don't know if this makes sense to you. I don't know why I'm seeing this. When I picture you, I see like different things around you. Like you've tried to go in different directions, or if you haven't tried, it's almost like you're trying. Like you've got these ideas coming up, trying to come up with new ideas, new things. And I feel like a lot of the times you have great ideas. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating when things start to work out and then they don't, and then they start to work out and then they don't. Just keep at it and don't lose the faith. Don't lose the faith. Now, the thing with you is that you're a very strong person. You keep going, even when it seems like there's nothing to keep going for. But I really do think, oh my gosh, as hard as it's gonna be, it's gonna get harder before it gets better for you. But I do think that there's gonna be new things coming. I do. It's like I see the yes. There's new things coming for you. It's about the new ideas around you. I don't know, and
relocation,
and the relocation that Moonie saw. So let's see. I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see. Paul, let's see. Oh, God, they're going so fast.
Sorry, guys, we're trying.
April Dawn Tooks. Hi, she's watching. Michelle, our friend Michelle Plotz is watching.
Hey.
Hi, Michelle. We love you. Patricia Gonzalez says, any messages about trusting the remaining family still here, please?
Weird. A couple of words into that, I was already immediately getting a huge concern, warning lights, mistrust. I feel like a lot of people are in it for themselves, and I hate to say it, but you gotta keep your eyes open. I just don't feel good about that at all.
Wow. Okay. There you go. Hope Hartwig says, just stopping in quickly to say hi and good night. Got to be up early, take care of my residents. Hi, Hope. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in there. Tina Becker says, my dad passed away in January. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know that feeling. Was wondering if he was happy or upset with the decision we had to make for him. It was the hardest thing we ever had to go through. Tina, your dad was not upset. He was not frustrated. Your father knew what you had to do. He knew how difficult this was for you. He was there with you immediately after. He was there with you immediately after that decision was made. Trying to comfort the family, as a matter of fact. It's almost like he was at peace with it.
Yeah, super fast transition.
In 1 mile.
Super
keep
fast
right
transition.
To I-81 South.
Let's see. We've got Debbie Dickey says, you have both to... Oh, wait. We already did that, right? Okay, we already read that one.
Yes.
Kevin Buckley says, I'm looking for my grandmother's long-lost sister. We think she's passed. Do you have any feelings?
Yeah, as you were reading that, I do feel that she's already transitioned. But I continue the search. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things that you're going to find from that. You're going to get a lot of insight for the family. So I would continue the search.
Be in either of the 2 white lanes.
Hi, Deanne Moon. Love you guys. Oh, okay. So we just got a message from Debbie Dickey saying that we read her question before the interruption, so she didn't get to hear it. So, and I don't think it filmed because it was interrupted. She was talking about, just to sort of summarize what Moonie said about that, about your abilities, that we told you were intuitive and empathetic. What direction do we see you going with it besides paranormal? I wasn't
able to answer that. I was turning. That's why it happened. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Besides paranormal investigating, do you... Okay. Intuitive and empathetic. What direction do you see me going with it besides paranormal investigating? That's right, we didn't get to that one. You know what? Before you get to making that decision, I need to say this with you. Before you get to making the decision of what direction you're going to go with it besides paranormal investigating, because I feel like it's easy for you to use it in that world, I guess you could say, in that aspect, because you just walk into a place and you get a feel for the place, you get a feel for what the spirits are feeling, it's simple. I feel that when you try to go any other direction with it, which is bringing healing to others or psychic counseling, any intuitive counseling, anything like that, I feel like there's a block, and I feel that it has a lot to do with self-doubt. And as a matter of fact, sometimes the self-doubt affects you even when you're trying to use it in paranormal, like trying to get a feel for what might be there spiritually, what might... I think before you make a decision which way you're going to go with it, we need to work on your self-doubt. We need to work on your development.
Confidence.
You need confidence.
Talk about what I told you. The most important thing was when you really tuned in.
When I really tuned in, one of the things Chris told me was, first of all, the self-doubt. I had to let go of that self-doubt, open my mouth, and just talk. Whatever was coming through, even if it sounded crazy, just say it. Know it, say it, feel it, and just, it's first thing, because that's what it is. You cannot you can't block yourself and you can't doubt yourself, and you have to have confidence. You have to have confidence. So I think before you make any sort of decision, you have to let go of that self-doubt. You have to have confidence in yourself, because that by doing that, you're blocking yourself, and you're really not going to be able to go in any direction with it. So that's my advice to you.
I would agree.
Let's see. A lot of people saying, hi, love you guys, love you guys. Share it again. Okay, good. They're sharing our video again. Thank you so much for sharing again. Daniel Class is in there. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Dan.
Let's see. Hi, Dan. Everybody's saying hi to Dan. I am scrolling.
Hold on, guys. We're getting there.
Hold on, guys. So, we're almost coming out to the end of the hour, so.
Well, we're past that. We're still going.
Okay, here we go. Kelly Stefan says, hi, and hi with a heart. She says, much love. Can you tell me any details about any guides and my current path?
I drew a blank on it. I just didn't get anything on it.
I didn't get anything on your guides. And in regards to your current path, I saw the word creativity. I don't know why. I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what idea you've gotten. Creativity, creating. I don't know if it's that you've thought of making things, or you do make, but whatever that. Your hands. I see the hands. You making things. Let me know what that means. But anyways, the reason why I'm seeing that, because if that's the path you're on, if you're already with that creating, making things, doing, oh my gosh, I wish I could get a clearer picture on that. That's the first thing that popped up with me. But whatever that is, go with it. Please, Kelly, go with it. That is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. I don't know why. And I'm just following his advice to me. Open my mouth and say it. So that's
I'll tell you what, guys, that's number one. It's true. When it comes down to it, as Dee was telling you, it's, my biggest detractors in the world are, it's this and that, it's not real, and, all the things that come along with what we do. But I'll tell you what, I've gotten some of the best, most amazing clarification for people and validation for people by literally stepping out of my own way and allowing my mouth to open and say what I'm hearing, say what I'm experiencing, and giving nicknames and giving dates and giving things that would never make sense to us as just regular people. When you do that, that's when the real answers come through. So it's very important. Hi, Stephen.
Kathleen Campbell Powell says, can you tell me if that white figure I seen when I was younger was my spirit guide? No, I don't get guide. No, that white figure you saw when you were younger was not a spirit guide. It was not anything negative at all.
It was a spirit.
It was a spirit, not your spirit guide, though.
No,
not an assigned. No, it
wasn't even associated with her.
Yeah, it wasn't an assigned guide that was for you. No, it was, but it was something that was there, and something I do have to say that this thing did notice you and was interested in you for some reason. I can't pinpoint why, but this was not a guide of yours. So, and that was pretty quick. Oh, Michelle Blott says she'll be in touch. Good. We can't wait to hear from you. Devon wants to know how to contact us. Devon, you can go, there's several things. You can find me on Facebook, okay? If one of our box talkers could put my Facebook link in the chat.
It's honestly just easier to go to the Box Talk Moonie Dee fan page, because we get all the answers right there.
Devon, that's right. You can go to our Box Talk with Moonie and Dee Facebook page. Just type in, and it's one, Box Talk is one word, so just type in the Facebook search, Box Talk with Moonie and Dee. Go to our Facebook page, like it, and send us a message. You can contact us, and we would definitely, I don't know why I have this strong urge that I really would like to get a one-on-one reading with you to see about that. That.
Right now, we've already got readings are starting to backlog for us, so if you guys are interested in doing a reading when we arrive back in Brownsville on Saturday, basically, yeah, we'd love to do more readings for you guys. Always do.
I want a chocolate bar. Somebody wants a chocolate bar.
Go for it.
Let's see. Carol Miller says, "Hey, Dee and Moon, my husband passed." Oh wait, we already read that one. Darlene Korb says, "Hi, I am from Niagara Falls, New York.
Hi.
My husband has been sick for some time. Is there anything you feel we should know?" I don't feel like there's nothing you don't already know. I feel like they've told you what you need to know. That's my feeling.
I'm getting that there's something hidden still. I'm picking up that there's something that should be very obvious that's being ignored at this point. I just suggest I would get to another doctor. I would get a second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion. I just feel that there's something that's being ignored, and I feel like his health can be improved. It's not going to be perfect, but I feel like it can be improved if he's given the opportunity to see someone else.
Okay, there you go.
Either of the two, right?
Crystal Rylock Casper says, "Will I get this next job I'm trying to get with the heart transplant doctor?" Do you feel like she's gonna get this next job?
I think it's gonna be tough.
Like it's gonna be difficult, right? Yeah. When I was reading that question, I really did see like a bunch of bumps.
Yeah. Remember,
long road for you. Very long road for you.
If that one doesn't happen, there is something better coming up for you. So try not to put all the eggs in one basket.
Cindy Lee says, "Hi Chris, sorry I wasn't able to meet you at Periwinkle for Park over the Moon. Yeah, I wonder if you feel any loved ones of mine is with me. Do they have a message to give me?"
Do I feel any loved ones? Oh, I feel several that are around you. I think you've actually been communicating with them for quite some time. The one that stands out for me, I want to say, is definitely grandmother figure, grandmother energy. Trying to reassure you, and that's the thing I'm getting, is that like the patting on the back, the patting on the arm, like, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's like this is temporary kind of feeling. I think that's what they're trying to get through to you right now.
Katie Telecki, "Dear Dee and Chris, my dog's been freaking out for days. I need help. It is important. Don't know if I should put her down or what to do, how to calm her down." I don't feel that she needs to put her down yet. Do you?
It's not yet. It's not time for the transition.
Yeah.
Again, going back to what we were just saying a couple of minutes ago, I do feel, I don't know if you've gotten the dog, I don't feel like you've gotten the dog to the doctor, to the vet yet. I do feel that there's an explanation for this, and I think it's not going to be anything that it's going to require putting the dog down just yet. So if you can, if it's at all possible, get them in there and let the professionals jump in and see what they can do.
Hi Moonie and Dee, this is from Maria Rodriguez. She says, "Any messages for me from my dad? He passed in December. Thank you. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know that's terrible. It has to be terrible." One of the things I do feel coming from your father is just, of course, a lot of love, a lot of very proud, but I feel like acknowledgement is the word that I want to pass on from him to you, is acknowledgement, because I know you at times feel like you're not as strong as you should be, or you're not the rock, but he's acknowledging the fact that you have been strong when you need to be.
Also, he's laughing and talking about when he visits, he comes through the kitchen and he's kind of like, he's like nudging, winking, like, you get what I'm talking about. So thinking about coming through the kitchen is supposed to mean something to you. So I'm passing that on to you, that's his transition point. He comes through the kitchen.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Pauline McClellan says, "Would be amazing if you came to Glasgow. Would love to meet you guys. Go on a haunted tour." We'd love to go.
Definitely.
We would love it. Ruth Shulane says hi. Chanel and Fletcher, hello again, beautiful people. Love you, hello. Carol Miller says thank you all so much. Marcy Ulray is watching. Hi, Marcy. Janet Duncan says, talk about multitasking, driving and doing readings. Impressed. Thank you, Janet.
And
we love our box talkers and viewers.
We got a puppy right here, too, who's sleeping on us. So we're puppies sitting at the same time.
There he is. Debbie, Dickie, we did read your question and we did answer it. We did.
I would definitely go back and watch the rebroadcast.
I'm sorry, we did answer it. Go back and watch the rebroadcast. I did. I reread it again and I answered it. We did. Gina Matthews Whitted says, good evening, Moonie Dee. I lost my brother in 2010. I sometimes feel him. Is he trying to tell me something about his death? I do get that there's a communication that's trying to take place between that your brother's trying to do. He's trying to reach out to you, not just to you. I'm telling you that right now. There's somebody else in the family that he tries to reach out to. He doesn't feel that his message is getting across. He's doing everything he can to get that message across. It's not being received, not because y'all don't want to receive it. It's just it's just not getting. And you know what though? Let me rephrase that, because not that it's not getting across, because it is. It just came to me. It is. You know that feeling, which is why you're asking the question. That's why you're asking, is he trying to tell me something about his death? You already know, and you're already getting that inner, deep down intuition about what that message is. That right now, what he's telling me right now, that feeling that you have deep down, that's what he's trying to tell you. So yes, that message is getting across to you. It is. It's just. It's heavy. It's heavy and it's confusing and it's a lot to take in. But yes, he's been trying to communicate. Did that make sense when I said I rambled?
No, it did make sense. I've got a driving situation here, but I was listening, so yeah, it did make sense. Absolutely.
Okay. Kevin Buckley says, hi guys from Manchester, UK. Do you have any feelings about my grandmother's long lost sister? We feel she has passed, but wondering, did we answer this one?
We did. And I was saying that I do feel that she's transitioned, but it's still a good idea to follow through, and I think it's going to help them out.
Okay. Okay, no, we read all those. Okay, yeah, Michelle, thank you. Michelle Childers is telling everyone, be patient. A lot of questions going by fast. Thank you. It's true. And then I'm trying to read it off the phone. I'm so sorry. I love you, each and every one of you. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We really do. You guys matter so much to us. You guys are very important. I mean, look, we're on the road. We're driving home and we're broadcasting because this is how much the show means to us. This is how much the Box Talkers mean to us. This is how much Paranormal Warehouse means to us. Our viewers, we love you all. You guys, we don't see you as viewers or fans. We see you guys as family and friends. Okay, and our main thing, our main purpose here is to help spread the love, spread these healing messages, help you out in whatever way we can, try to provide guidance but it's like right now we're trying our best. I'm trying my best to read these. I love you guys so much. Please be patient. Kelly Skeel says, hey Dee and Moonie, will I ever get my passion for art back? And will it turn into a career? Kelly Skill. Okay, as I was reading that, will I ever get my passion for art back? You know what? It's there. You will get it back. You're sort of experiencing like a writer's block, but for, an artist. That's what's happening with you. You need something to just sort of like that click, that inspiration back again. What I'm going to ask you to do is, I feel like you need to spend some time, and I know this sounds very cliche, but it's going to work. I just feel that message is coming. It's going to work for you. Spend some time outside, not necessarily meditating, just be outside in nature. Be outside in nature just for a little bit. Come back inside, be in a quiet space, and then I want you to just go complete opposite with that and listen to some music, okay? I feel like something along those lines there, just that combination of all those things, it's going to relight that spark for you in that art. You are going to get it back because that is part of you. That's your soul. Your soul is an artistic soul creating. Your love of art is big and it will come back. It's just you're experiencing a very major writer's block, but painter's block, I guess you could say. Artist block.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just from my personal standpoint on this, for those of you who kind of know my story, I was a musician for years and years and years, working, playing, touring. And when I decided to go full-time with paranormal, I just stopped playing. And it was the weirdest experience that I've ever had, to do something every single day of your life for so many hours a day, and then you just stop. And it's interesting, I've never gone back even remotely close to how I used to play, but from time to time I'll still pick up the guitar and just, play a little bit for fun. And
hours go by. Yeah,
hours go by, and I do get the release that I had way back when, but it's definitely not in the same capacity that it used to be. So things can change, but I agree with Dee. I think in your case, you just needed a break. I think you needed to take a deep breath and go back. And I do see it becoming a career for you personally. I think it will.
All right. Courtney Novak says, I'm 21 years old, and I've always had a presence with me my entire life. It follows me wherever I go. I am unsure if it's good or bad, but I have some very active occurrences with it showing itself to be there. I'm very sensitive to this kind of thing. Are you able to give me assistance, and if it's good or bad, and if its intentions, and I can't read the rest of it. I guess what the intentions of this entity is. 21 years old, always had a presence with her. Is it good or is it bad? That's very black and white. I don't want to say it's good, it's bad. What I'm going to say is that this presence, you can't label it as good, you can't label it as bad. This is a presence that's there. It's something different. It's not a spirit, it's not a guide, you have one of those cases where you've got some other type of, were you going to say something like that?
A little bit. I'm actually picking up on it as sort of a guide. Not necessarily your spirit guide, but I do see it as some sort of entity that's
Could there be more than one entity around her?
There could be. I get this one being more something that's always trying to influence you. And what's interesting about that is you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know if it's black, white, or gray. You're just not sure what that is. But I do sense it around you, and it's just it's a question as to will you allow it to have that influence? Is that something that you want to have?
Because here's what I don't disagree with you. Here's what I see. The reason why I'm asking if there could be more than one thing around her, because I kind of feel like there's something else that lingers around her, and I wouldn't categorize.
That's what I'm getting at, is the thing that's always on the outside.
Yeah, it's not necessarily this is there to attack or it's a good thing. And I know that you're sensing her guide as well, but I feel like there's something else lingering around her. Now, let me tell you this. The reason why I feel that you have more than one thing lingering around you, one of those things, like he picked up on your guide, I'm just focusing on that thing that's in the background from personal experience, because I experienced very similar things to what you're talking about. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is because right when I read the line that says, I'm very sensitive to these kinds of things, I don't doubt you one bit. I can feel your energy, and I feel that you are very sensitive to these things, and you're somewhat of a magnet because of your abilities, because of your sensitivity to these things. Your light is like a beacon. When people have that beacon, that light, yes, these other entities and spirits, they see that, and it's, they're attracted to that. So you have these other things that are sort of lingering in back, and I wouldn't say, oh, you're in danger, these are there to attack you. They just know, they see you, and they're like, okay, this is somebody who is sensitive, who might be able to hear what I have to say, who might be able to get my message, who might be. So it happens when you have these abilities, when you have these mediumship abilities to talk to spirit and communicate with spirit. All sorts of things know this and try to come and communicate with you. So just look out for that, be aware that you have that, and you said you've always been sensitive to these sorts of things. Just try to now develop that so that you can better, what's the word I'm looking for?
Hone in.
There you go.
Learn how to use those tools. It just takes time. It really does, and you have to open yourself to it while keeping yourself grounded. So it's a challenge, definitely.
Marcy Ulray says, Moonie, hi. She says, the last box talk, you mentioned something coming up for me regarding property.
Yeah.
Would the property be in San Diego?
West Coast for sure. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow. Sarah Gonzalez. Hi, Moonie and Dee. What feelings do you have about my daughter's engagement? Her name is Susie. Sarah Gonzalez. What?
The words that came to me immediately when I heard this were shaky ground. I don't know what that means. Shaky ground.
Shaky ground. Okay, I passed that one along to you because I honestly, as I read that, I didn't get anything. I just went silent for me.
I got 2 words. That was it. Shaky ground.
One name for it and how. Okay.
Oh, let me tell you something cool right now, guys. So we're headed south towards Roanoke. If anybody.
Ooh.
Here,
Ooh, we're going
show
towards.
them on the GPS.
Let me flip this real quick.
So you guys can see this. If you guys know anything.
Oh wait, where is it?
It's right there, right? 81 south to Roanoke, doing box talk with Moonie Dee. If you guys know anything about the Roanoke men, if you watched anything about it on even American Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So
oh, cool. We're heading
these are like the synchronicities that we have all the time.
The synchronicities, and it's so dark outside. And
It's crazy. It's creepy.
We're going towards
and
Roanoke.
some guy from Massachusetts just tried to run us off the road. So
yeah. Okay. Joe Shervanek says, "Hey Dee, this is Joe from Missouri. Do you see me having any kind of powers? And what kind of name, or like what kind of ability? I guess any kind of abilities. What name would you give it, and how can I improve it?" Joe Shervanek, abilities. Okay, you've obviously picked up that there is something different around you. You picked up on that. I don't see you having mediumship abilities, though. They're not mediumship abilities. What I do, I don't know. Let me know if this makes sense to you or not. But what I do get with you is the hearing.
clairaudience was exactly what I was going to say.
Yes. Okay.
Clairaudience.
Clairaudience, right?
It's not mediumship, but basically you will be hearing things on a consistent basis. It's important. I always tell people this.
I guess it's a form of mediumship in a way, but not.
It's not the.
It's not.
Well,
okay.
with this one, in this case, is what I'm trying to say. This is going to be almost. What's the easy way to put it? Predictive. So when it comes down to it, it would be a good idea. The message that you receive from the other side, I don't see being necessarily human spirit that are going to be coming through and speaking to you, but I do see a prophetic in a way that you need to take in the information that's being given to you, record it, and then if you feel comfortable, please release it to people who need to know. You are one of the first lines against some of the tragedies that take place. A lot of people don't realize how some psychics are utilized when they're sensing that there's going to be disasters and things along those lines. And there are certain law enforcement agencies that do take that seriously. So it may be something that you do in the future, just kind of giving them a heads up warning on some of these potential tragedies that could be taking place.
Jessfero wants to know what messages we have for her about her health. She's like, my health, please guys. She really needs to know what is up with her health. Jessfero.
It's a mystery right now. It's again.
I feel honestly, and I know that I feel like there's something missing. They are missing something. I don't know. Just go seek. Get a second opinion or seek a switch. I don't want to say completely switch out doctors, but see if there's somebody else you can see or talk to. Because I feel like they're missing something pretty simple. Also with you, I'm getting that holistic is going to work. Okay, it's going to work in ways that traditional medicine isn't. If that makes sense. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey Moonie and Dee, this is from CADFam. She says, hey Moonie and Dee, is there any messages for my dad or a different loved one today?
It's interesting. I was going to tell you, your profile popped up a little bit earlier today when I was just scrolling through Facebook this morning, and it's on my phone. I can show you. And I was trying to figure out, because a picture popped up, and I was like, what does this mean to me? What is this all about? But I felt like you do have not just one, but at least 4 family members that are really feeling like this is their window to communicate with you. this just hit me. I think it would be good for you to do a couple of open air EVP sessions because I feel like they've learned how to do a few different things, and I think they want to communicate with you that way. I think that they want to record the voice so that you can hear it. I think that would be more beneficial to you than even just receiving a message.
I just want to give a shout out to Laura Watkins, our very, very loyal box talker. She says, hey, beautiful people in the hospital again. Please pray for me. Laura, sending out lots of prayers. I want all of our box talker prayer warriors out there. Please send good thoughts, positives to our fellow box talker, Laura Watkins. She's in the hospital again. We're all sending healing energy, prayers to you. And I do feel that you're going to be okay, all right? But just, I really hate to hear that you're in the hospital right now, and just sending you all the love and positive thoughts.
Most definitely.
Andrew Fritz says, hi guys, first time. Today my mother said when I was younger, I knew things before I was told. Only one who could see the thing haunting us when I was a teen, and I have had dreams of people passing away, telling me they were okay, and to let the family know. Even before I was told they had passed, very confused.
Well,
so,
I mean, that's obvious ability. That's a very natural mediumship gift that you have. It's just a matter of how far you want to take that. How do you want to develop it? Are you comfortable with where you are with it right now? There's a lot of different options. The path is still open to you.
Tune in more. Get to know yourself more. Meditate, reflect, do all those things. Continue.
Yeah, that's okay. You were off camera, so I was just going to be sitting there. But yeah, that's basically it. If I would encourage you, I think that you could definitely be a strong force for positive. If you chose to
light
do it.
worker, I see.
Yeah, light worker. So I would encourage you to do it, but you have to make sure that you're in the right place. It's not something you can go into, haphazardly. You really need to make sure that you're good with opening yourself up to it, because once you do, it's like opening the floodgates, and you're really going to be hit with it. You're going to have to go through all those emotions. So just make sure you're in the right space before you do it.
Okay. Pod McMillan says, hello, I lost my sister Jean McMillan in 2003. I was wondering if she is ever around or visits my mom and dad.
Coins. This is a situation where I don't know if you've already seen this or not, but you should be experiencing something with coins. Coins,
finding the coin message. Yeah.
I'm just getting that vibe immediately, because that's what she told me as that was being read, is that communication happens majority of the time with coins.
Finding coins. You find coins around, that's her. That's her getting messages to you. That's her way of saying, I'm here. You're not alone. I love you. I'm with you. So, and it's important that you let your mom and dad know that the coins are her way of saying that that's her, that she's there.
Right.
Okay.
Agreed.
Jenny Yerk says, hello from Ohio. Any messages for me? Also, I have to have my thyroid removed due to having some nodules that was found, and they're unsure if they're cancerous. Is everything going to be okay?
Well, the most important thing that I'm getting out of this is yes. In fact, I feel like you are going to be okay. And that was the message that I got right away, was let her know, even though it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, that it's going to be okay, and not to worry yourself too much about it.
That's exactly the message I got right away when I read that. I said, I saw the word yes. You are going to be okay, definitely going to be okay. And that's that for me. I know it's going to be scary, and it is scary, but you are going to be okay. So just hang in there. Sandra Cockrell says, hi, I'm new to your show. My name is Sandra. Can you tell me if there is a move in my future? Thank you.
Not right away.
I was just about to say that too, and that's why I kind of look like, wow, you know what? There isn't going to be a move coming right away.
Yeah, it's... I know you're looking for some changes to take place right now, but the physical move is not going to be what happens. It will happen. It's going to happen, but...
not right away.
And again, the message, it's not your answer. That's the most important thing to know. That's not going to solve the problems.
Roberta Cat. Hi, Dee and Moon. Roberta from Cali. Is there any different messages from the last reading you guys did for my husband Ronald, who passed away in March 2017? Thank you. I think the message we gave to her daughter a minute ago was one message.
I'm not picking up on anything additional. I still think that there's a lot of things that need to be worked on. It's a take your time situation. It's a let it unfold as it's supposed to.
Leslie Johnson Martinez says yes, thank you, from what we told her. God, it's getting harder to read this.
We'll do a few more, call it a night.
Yeah, the messages are already repeating here. Let me scroll down because we're really, really behind here.
Hang in there, guys.
Okay, woo! Oh my gosh. Hang in there, guys. We love you all so much. Thank you for joining. If you have been able to share this video, thank you for sharing. If you wouldn't mind sharing it again, share it again. Please get the word out about our show. Go like our page on Facebook. It's just in the search. Please type in Box Talk. That's one word. Box Talk with Moonie and Dee. And like our page. Send us messages there. If you'd like to contact us, we do these readings for free. A quick, just scrolling by, answering questions. You know, if you're lucky, you get your question answered. We do these every Wednesday. We like to have our shows. Sometimes we do reading shows. Sometimes we do discussion shows. It's just Box Talk. We talk paranormal. We talk psychic. We talk spiritual. We do all these things. It's very important to us. We do take our work very seriously, which is why we're doing the show on the road right now. We love you guys very much.
And again, if you're interested in doing a reading with us, whether it's a ghost box session, a card session, pendulum, dowsing rods, or a healing session, and we're also offering some new things as well, get in touch with us. Just go to the page, let us know. That is a paid service, but we have a long list of people who've done readings with us that we're happy to share their recommendations.
That's right.
Their reviews of our readings. So we
have a long list of people we've read for. We should probably put out those reviews. One of these days, put out those reviews. And if you guys would like a longer, more in-depth reading, especially, after tonight's show, I get the feeling that there's a lot of people that really need closure on different situations and direction. Those are the two words Spirit is giving me right now: closure and direction. Especially for those of you that really feel lost, you need to find that direction. You need clarity. You need closure. Contact us. We can book a reading. I do 20-minute, 30-minute sessions. If you like a ghost box session with Moonie, he does 20 or 30, or it's just 20-minute, right?
20-minute, yeah.
20-minute readings.
I do palm readings as well.
He does palm readings as well. That's a little less expensive than the ghost box, but the ghost box is something that, you guys can ask people that have had those readings. They are amazing. You get to contact your loved ones. You talk to your spirit guides through the ghost box. It's an amazing experience, and a lot of people have left those readings just getting that closure that they need. So get in contact with us, guys, if you need that. I do feel that I have that feeling in me right now. There's a lot of people out there that need that direction, closure, clarity, guidance. Get in contact with us. That's what we do. We help. We're here to help you guys. So contact us, and we would love to book a reading with you. I'm gonna read just maybe 3 more?
Yeah, I think 3 more.
3 more. I'm gonna pick just randomly, and then we're gonna have to go because we've actually gotten way over our time.
Yes, we have.
But
Morehouse is not gonna be happening.
But we love you guys, and yeah. Kelly Skeel says thank you, but let me see. Let me read a. Oh no. Another one. Molly Gillette's watching. Hi, Molly. Okay. Brandy Phillip Napier says, hi, is there good things coming in my future soon?
Define soon. Yeah, there's some positive potential things for you out there right now. If you're looking at a matter of days, you're probably not going to get the results that you want. If you're willing to be patient, be positive, there is a good chance you can get those things in the near future. Put it that way.
Okay. Anita Mewin says, hey guys, can you tell me what changes you see for me this year? Will I ever be lucky in love? Also, any messages from those passed on? The only thing that I picked up on right away reading your messages, changes for you this year, I do feel a shift for you. And it is this year, the changes coming for you this year. And as a matter of fact, I don't know why, I see like in the work area, like in the work area, whether you're working now or not, that's what I'm seeing, like changes in your work situation. I don't know, it has to do with money. It has to do with money. That's what I'm seeing, that there's... but it's good. It's a good improvement. It's a good change, and it's going to shift you. It's a different path for you, a little bit different, but it's good, and you're going to be happy with it. That's what I picked up on. There was a lot of questions there, but
got the same thing.
Let's see. Going. Oh gosh. Okay, Courtney Novak says, hey guys, wait, we already read that one. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting the same one.
Scroll more down.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick one more. Okay, Melissa Evans says, I have a daydream I feel I need to chase. After my son passed in June, I feel he's pushing me in that direction.
Absolutely. There's no question about that, because that's something he would have done in life. Please try to tune into him a little bit. Allow him to come through and give you those messages. He communicates with you in a lot of different ways, and I think you're already aware of most of them. I can see the room where he tries to talk to you, but I'm not sure what it is. If it's like a common space, it's like a living room, family room kind of situation. But I feel like he's trying to have full-blown conversations with you, and he is encouraging you, and he does see success with it. He does want you to chase your dreams. He wants you to be successful.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Just want to say something real quick. Remember you told Maria Rodriguez that she would know why that what you were seeing that her dad saying about in the kitchen?
Yeah, when he said, I come to the kitchen, he was kind of laughing and winking. And
I just read her message here says, thank you. I have the ashes in my kitchen.
There we go.
Wow.
It's always nice to get that confirmation. So, yeah. Awesome. I'm so glad we could do that for you. Hey guys, really quickly, I know we're driving and being crazy here, but I want to thank each and every one of you. We're sending love to all of you guys. Thank you for everything that you do for us. I'm glad that we're able to do this show and give back a little bit to maybe answer some questions for you. Don't forget that we are available for readings, and we would love to do those for you. We always find it extremely rewarding. So for me, thank you. Love.
And I just want to say, I'm so sorry, guys. I was, look at that, there's the Rono comments. I was very, very behind on the comments. I probably should have been, it's so difficult to get through, especially, had we been home on our computer, it would have been easier, but we're here, we're driving, I'm holding the phone, I'm trying to scroll with this finger. It was very difficult. I do apologize. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in, for sticking with us on this kind of crazy little show we did here on the road. We really appreciate you guys. We love you so much. Thank you.
Appreciate you too.
Steven appreciates you guys so much too. Thanks for just following us, guys. Thanks for joining us. And if you really do want to get a reading with us, contact us, especially on our Box Talk page. We will set up a reading. And we'll be back on next week. We'll be back on Wednesday of next week. We will be back home.
Home in the office.
So it won't be one of these crazy ones. We'll be in our office. We'll be at home. And until the next time, we love you guys so much. Mwah. Smile, and remember to make someone else smile too. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.